Okay, so the second to last boss is called Sif. Now, Sif is going to have a bunch of mechanics, but the boss is kind of fun, although it does have a lot of moving parts. So the main tank is going to tank Sif right at the top of the stairs and slightly to the left, and you'll see everyone else is going to stack up where this purple cloaked wizard is standing. Now Sif is going to do a few mechanics during the fight. She is randomly going to throw out a Thane DD on the group. This isn't a big threat, it's just an interrupt and you're just going to heal through it. She's also going to do her main wipe mechanic, which is when she's going to call a name in the broadcast chat saying that she's channeling the power of Thor on, and then she'll say a player's name. Now when the name is called, that player is going to have to run away from the group. The easiest way to do this is, since we are all going to be stacked up where I'm currently standing, the player whose name gets called is just going to do an about face and run right to the stairs that we just came from. That player is going to take a 95% nuke. It is very important that you run far enough from the group or else everyone will take damage. Once the damage is received, heal the player up. In fact, pre-heal them since you know the damage is coming, and they're going to run back to the group and stack up. Now there's two more mechanics that the boss is going to do. She's going to be spawning a muffler, which is a giant demon looking guy. This guy will silence the whole group for a long time. It's pretty much a wipe if it happens. So this ad needs to be slammed and killed immediately. That ad is going to spawn right where you see that semicircle in the ground. So you're going to see me standing by ready to pick it up. The next mechanic will be what's called a martyr, which the boss will spawn at 83%. Now this ad looks like a ghostly lady that's wearing black gloves. She's going to start replicating herself very rapidly if you do not burn her down, and she cannot be CC'd. So once again, you're going to see me pick her up. Once everyone focuses the one with black gloves, she will die, killing all of her images with it. It is very important that you don't focus any other one except for the one with black gloves. So you can see in the midst of all that talking, the names were called in the broadcast chat. It does help to put a new window up with only broadcast messages, and it also helps to put the window in the middle of your screen just so it's a little easier to see. Here you see our first muffler spawning. Now it's very important here that everyone stops DPS on the boss and focuses on the muffler, because you can see the muffler spawns at 85 and the martyr spawns at 83. So it's very important that you slow and stop and start DPS very carefully here. The martyr will spawn, you'll see me immediately pick it up. Nobody focuses anything except for the one with the black gloves. My name happens to get called in the midst of all this, so you can see how important it is that you're still paying attention to the chat window while you're micromanaging all these ads. So that's all the mechanics of the fight. It's just very important that communication is key here. Once again, the more eyes on the percentage numbers and the more voices calling out names, the better. You can see the boss Sif is getting down to 70, which is another muffler. Slam it as quickly as possible and burn it down. If you're the off tank here, it is extremely helpful to just clear your target before it spawns so you have nothing targeted. Once you see it spawn, hit tab and your slam button immediately. Here you see another player's name getting called. He runs to the stairs, waits for damage, comes back to the group, and a martyr spawns. Once again, I'll pick it up. Everyone will focus the one with the black gloves only. And now we'll just rinse and repeat this process until Sif is dead. Now one last thing I forgot to mention here, if the main tank's name gets called, he does not have to move because he is already separated from the group. However, he's going to take a 95% nuke plus the boss's auto attack right after, and if he doesn't happen to block or parry it or get big heals, it's going to be an auto death for him. So when his name gets called, we need gigantic pre-heals on the main tank. Awesome job! Once Sif is dead, continue up the stairs, all the way up, around the corner into our last encounter, Herja.